Yo, what's going on, guys? And the Lakers are unlikely to circle back on a potential Zach LaVine trade, according to Jovan Buha, through an Evan Sidery tweet. I guess we'll shout out the aggregator. Zach LaVine's contract and obviously injury history has made his trade market seemingly non-existent for the Chicago Bulls. I don't even think he has trade value like Bradley Beal did. Like, at least people still wanted Bradley Beal. So, why? Why? I'm about to hop on a flight to Italy, so I want to put all this content out before I go. Plus, I want to give my dog love. Either way, Zach LaVine doesn't have love. Why? He's worn out his welcome. You know the day. So I'm a Timberwolves Magic Wizards fan, and I say that as now being in. I guess I'm technically now in the industry, and I have a macro view, broad view. I just like basketball. But one thing sticks out in my mind about Zach LaVine. And do you know what that is? It's the fact that Zach LaVine on draft night, his face when he saw he was going to Minnesota. I don't know. I just feel like, as someone who's now 2 years in a row been able to go to the NBA Combine to interview guys who are at the Combine, just to see how 99% of them are just grateful for the opportunity, grateful to be there, to, the NBA. Like, one of the things I was talking about, like, just, uh, we were saying, like, oh, you want to keep that logo on your chest, which, like, is like the NBA logo because they were in like the Combine stuff. So a couple of the guys and I was starting to ask out, and I was like, yeah, how does it feel to have that logo on your chest? And I don't know, for you to be like so upset that a team, like, I get that, like, oh, you ended up in Minnesota. I get that's not stuff, but dude, you're still a lottery pick. So I think that mindset, I gave him the benefit of doubt. He was good for us. He went to the Bulls. He was great for y'all. And I don't know. I never thought about that that moment again until when I was in Chicago last week talking to some colleagues, and someone brought it up, and I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, you're right." He did like look so like visually upset that he was going to Minnesota, when most people would just be stoked that you were drafted and just keep it to themselves that I'm going to Minnesota. All right, you're having life changing, and I think I personally don't know Zach LaVine. I'm not gonna dish, but like, seems like, besides the injury history, besides the the contract, it seems like there might be other factors into Zach LaVine not being a desirable player. One might say he's not a winning guy. I look at everything the glass half full. I still think he's a great, player. I think he's a great guy in terms of what he can bring to a team as a scorer, and he's shown that he can play defense. So personally, I think the whole thing is, he's at a point in his career that he should be a sixth man, but he's being paid like a all NBA player, which he's not. And I think he is an example. There's probably going to be a buyout down the road at this point if they can't trade him, but he's a guy that, no, if the Lakers are unlikely to go after a guy like Zach LaVine, I don't know. I just don't see, like, Zach LaVine. I think he ends up in Los Angeles either as a Clipper or a Laker at this point, by the fact that he's probably going to get bought out. And this is an example that I was going to circle back, that they need to bring back the amnesty clause with these giant contracts. They need to I mean, it's fine. You know what? Continue to let teams do these dumb deals, and don't let them bring back the amnesty clause. I don't know. I'm actually going to text somebody about that.